Once upon a time, the great teacher, Buddha, was traveling through a village, and a large crowd had gathered to listen to his wise words. Buddha spoke about the importance of tolerance and forgiveness, teaching the people that anger is like a fire that not only harms others but also consumes oneself. He urged them to renounce anger and embrace forgiveness. Among the listeners was a man who was known for his odd temper. As Buddha spoke about anger, this man couldn't control his emotions. He stood up, his voice filled with anger and resentment, and accused Buddha of being a hypocritical beggar, spreading his misleading teachings for his own selfishness. The man didn't feel any shame as he openly showed his strong dislike and even went to the extent of spitting on Buddha's face before angrily leaving. Despite the man's outburst, Buddha remained incredibly calm. He didn't react to the insults and continued his discourse, delivering his message of tolerance and forgiveness with unwavering serenity. After finishing his discourse, Buddha, along with his disciples, proceeded to walk towards another village, undisturbed by the man's behavior. Meanwhile, back in his home, the angry man couldn't stop thinking about Buddha and the incident. As time passed, his anger slowly began to subside, and he started feeling deep remorse for his words and actions. Overwhelmed by guilt, he decided to go back to the place where Buddha had delivered his discourse. However, he was saddened to learn that Buddha had already left. The man spent the entire night cursing himself for his behavior, realizing the weight of his regret. The next day, determined to seek forgiveness, the man traveled to a neighbor village where he heard Buddha was giving another discourse. As soon as he spotted Buddha, he rushed towards him, falling to his knees and gripping his feet tightly. Tears streamed down his face as he begged for forgiveness, acknowledging his wrongdoing and expressing deep remorse. Buddha looked at the man with amazement, seemingly unaffected by the past. He asked the man who he was and why he was apologizing. The man replied, "Don't you recognize me? I am the person who misbehaved with you yesterday. I deeply regret my actions and I have come to ask for your forgiveness." In his characteristically calm manner, Buddha responded, "Brother, the incidents of yesterday have already passed. I have moved on from them and let go of the past. I am here in the present. Why are you still dwelling in yesterday? You have repented for your actions and your heart has been purified. Leave the past behind and embrace the present. Improve your life by performing good deeds rather than destroying your present by dwelling on the past." Hearing Buddha's words, tears continued to flow from the man's eyes. He bowed down before Buddha, promising to renounce anger and incorporate love and compassion to his life. He vowed to make his life better through positive actions so that he would never have to feel remorse again. The moral of this story is that often we carry the burden of guilt and remorse for the mistakes we have made in the past, allowing them to consume us like a burning fire. However, we cannot change what has already happened. Instead, we should focus on moving forward, determined not to repeat our past mistakes. The past is beyond our control, but the present is within our grasp. By doing good deeds and embracing the present, we can make our lives better and free ourselves from the chains of remorse. In today's fast-paced and connected world, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity of mistakes we have done in the past. However, there are many real-life examples of people who have learned the power of forgiveness and used it to transform their lives. Let's take the story of Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa, as an example. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison for his involvement in the fight against apartheid. Instead of allowing anger and the desire for revenge to consume him after his release, Mandela chose a different path. He embraced forgiveness and worked tirelessly to bring unity to a divided nation. He fought for equality and justice for all South Africans. Mandela's ability to forgive those who had oppressed him and his people serves as a powerful testament to the importance of letting go of past grievances and focusing on creating a better future. Similarly, there are countries involved who have faced personal challenges or made mistakes but have chosen to learn from their past experience. They have used their mistakes as an opportunity for positive change. By acknowledging their wrongdoings, seeking forgiveness and redirecting their efforts towards making amends and contributing to society, these individuals have been able to build their lives and inspire others.